From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And pitching here today, Trevor Rogers. What do we need to know?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's a ball.
Rogers, a tall lefty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jeremy Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
No, inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Slider right there. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, number 2.
Hey!
That's here at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Nope.
And that one in the air center field. Cruz on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second, right fielder, Brett Rucker.
All one.
Good
Nope,
slider
that's
down and
inside.
in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's
ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We move ahead to the top of the second now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. To the right side, all bees. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Isaac Paredes.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill on the move. And there are 2 outs. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Fifth, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Tavares running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
That's a ball. Hey!
Next
Ball.
offering is down low. That one ripped, but foul. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Fouled off. He was late.
That's a
0-2
ball.
count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting sixth,
Jeremiah
third
Jackson,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Hey!
Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
3!
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in
Leading
Baltimore
off for
and
Tampa
stepping
Bay,
in for the Rays,
second baseman,
Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
In the air, left field. Taveras on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Ninth, catcher,
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park.
Leading off
Digging
for the
in,
Orioles,
Jackson
center
Merrill.
fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Leody Taveras.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's ball two.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. Next one in the dirt. And that's ball
Take your
four.
base, ball four.
What a battle. It's not always
Batting
easy
ninth,
laying off a 3-2
catcher,
pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that ball.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's in.
And that
Ball, that's
misses.
in.
And the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Orioles looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Out towards right center field. Cruz should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Brad Rucker.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss
Ball,
stuff,
that's
so
out.
he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 on, 2 outs.
It's a
Ball
big
two.
opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under this one. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jake Mangum.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill under it. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Junior Caminero. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Nice grab to first. And so the perfect game is no more. Infield single despite a terrific defensive effort on that one.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball one.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom four, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
And a foul ball. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glove. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball three.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as it's a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And Olsen stepping to the plate in a big spot now. In the air to left center. Cruz gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
That's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
Lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. Two on, one out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Merrill.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Baltimore, and stepping in for the Rays, Isaac Paredes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Outside low, and it's 1 and 2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Slice to right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. In from third is the tying run.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
Foul ball there. And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he...
Jackson slings it across, and there's 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Jake Mangum getting ready to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. We're at the top of the 5th. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Flips the corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Leody Taveras. That one ripped. And foul ball.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher
on the ground to third. The throw to first, Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That hit the knees for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a curve is down and in.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Orioles.
Works the walk.
Right fielder, Brett Rucker.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Edwin Uceda.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Pulls that one foul. Comes up empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Nope. Ball 1.
Got him swinging. Out number 3. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jeremy Pena. Rogers back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swings through the sweeper. Ground ball right side. Throws to Henderson. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Has grounded out a couple of times. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Orioles DH. Kyle Tucker. Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
One fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The Orioles trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Matt Olson.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Isaac Paredes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Now pitching.
Tyler Wells on to pitch here.
Number 68, Tyler Wells.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
One and 2 here. Stays alive. Another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Out to center. Merrill settles underneath it. 2 away now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And they'll do it again. On the ground
That
to
ball's
third.
foul.
And it goes just foul. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the seventh. Jeremiah Jackson now at the plate. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Aye.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for
Up
the K.
next for the Orioles, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
That's in for a strike. The Rays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. On to first. And there's 2 down. So up next, Leody Taveras. He is struck out and he is walked.
Ball. Down.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jake Mangum. Into center. And it falls. And a man aboard.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now the 0-1. Runner takes off.
Ball.
There's the
Inside.
ball. Safe
Safe.
at second with a stolen base. That one found hard the other way. And it's second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Now a fly ball to right center. One down. So digging in, Junior Caminero, 1 for 3.
Junior Caminero.
First
Off
pitch
the plate,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Shohei. Now pitching
Brooks
for the
Raley
Orioles.
taking over on the mound.
Number
And they felt it was
25.
time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
I think it's a good move.
I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball, that's low. Ball, that's down. Hey.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls
That's
on
ball
the ground,
three.
he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Orioles catch. Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen,
Number
Garrett
60.
Clevenger.
Garrett Clevenger.
Hey. That's a ball. That's a ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
0-2 now. Almost
Ball.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles,
Here's
right
Brent
fielder,
Rooker at the plate. Two-time All-Star. He's hit as many as 30 homers each of the last 3 years. And a bonus nugget for Rooker. He loves Pilates.
Ball. Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
outside.
Right
Hey.
there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And he walked
Ball
him.
4, take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of
Up
tells you
next
that
for the
that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
hitter,
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hunter.
And he swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
No, that's down.
Rooker off of first with 2 away.
Ball,
He's
that's out.
just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off for the Rays,
We go to the
first
ninth.
baseman,
Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Oh and 2 now.
Ball one.
that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. The switch hitter batting right. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out. And that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading
here's
off
the
for the
Oriole
Orioles,
cleanup hitter, Ozzie
second
Albies.
baseman Ozzie Albies.
That's
a
down
ball.
and in. A slider missed. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just
Inside,
off the
ball
inside edge.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's in. Ball 2.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
One out, man at first. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jackson. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Samuel Basallo. Runner on first and 1 down for him.
Inside, ball 1.
Two
That's
pitches have
out.
been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this.
Aye.
Man at first, 1 away.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground at first. Paredes to second. The double play ends it right here.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.